There is no such a thing as a small change in the financial sector. Over the last couple of years, they've got to deal with a series of shocks, stresses and strains. And going forward, they will even have more to worry about.
Rapid advances in digital technology has made it far more easier for newcomers to take their part of the financial services business, while a new wave in regulation is making it ever harder to react and make the necessary changes.
The first big game changer is the tsunami of new rules and regulations, the sum of which requires major transformations and could even threaten to overwhelm the financial sector. Already from November 2014, a huge change is on the cards for all the banks in the Eurozone. The national regulators will no longer supervise them. Instead, the ECB will be responsible for solvency and for supervision.
Banks will need more equity capital and a much bigger and more sustainable liquidity buffer. All this will lead to a higher funding cost, lower income, and a return on equity squeezed further still as old business models become increasingly unsustainable.
Given the short-term funding of the banks, long-term asset classes will become too expensive given the capital impact. Hybrid models of cooperation will be the new order of the day, whereby banks will leverage their client relationships and doing the risk assessment, while insurance companies will provide the capital for long-term financing. Banks haven't done themselves any favors recently, and the crisis has hurt them badly. Lessons are being drawn, but banks need to reposition themselves and make their client their top priority. They need to reinvent their basic function as oil of the economy and show society how they would be poorer without them being at the heart of the economic system.
And the second big change, new technology. It is clear that the big financial institutions have finally woken up to the technology revolution, especially now that new tech companies are gobbling up some of the most profitable morsels of their financial lunch. But are banks just dabbling, or are they serious? Is technology really part of their new strategy and vision for the future, or are they just following the latest trend? It is time banks move on from just pushing products into the market. We believe that in the future they'll have to find new ways of embedding technology into their business models to provide a reason for their existence. For up till now, they've just used technology as a separate channel for the existing products and services. Banks have to be more about satisfying customer needs and finding the right position at the heart of the financial choices ecosystem. They will therefore have to open up and engage with everyone, not just their existing business partners and clients. It seems that in this domain, at least, there is movement as the workforce is gradually being reinforced or even replaced by crowdforce, as more insight and expertise is outside rather than within the organization.
Vlerick Business School, with its roots in entrepreneurship and innovation, has been coaching financial institutions on how to rethink their business models and on how to reshape, amongst others, their approach to technology to better service their customers.
Our role is to help them develop new insight with immediate application on both the short and long-term challenges the sector is currently facing. We hope you enjoy the white paper.